Alrighty, just adding some of the tags for the video. Time for the thumbnail. Oh yeah, that's a little bit of a pain, but save the load. That's all I completed, really? I mean, I'm getting close, I guess. Yeah, that's why I wanted to go under. Yeah, I think I copied that. What did that just say? Oh, didn't update my power level correctly. Yeah, probably have to edit that too. That is a little bit of a pain in my ass, but it cannot be helped. Where do I go under? No. Oh yeah, advanced settings. Oh, tonight? Yeah, I hooked up my keyboard, so why is it not registering on my PS4? Oh, come on, PlayStation. Alright, that will do. That is weird, my keyboard is not working. That is very, very weird. There you go, now it's working. That was a little buggy. Just a tiny little bit. Should probably create a private party so like other players won't be wondering like who the hell I'm talking to. Like, who's this guy talking to? Is he talking to himself? But anyway, yeah. Hey guys, Darth Raven 2012 here, and welcome again to my little live stream. So, basically trying to farm for some perk ups so I can, fully level up my type rider here to legendary stuff. And hey, what is up, Brza? So close to getting that, like, all legendary perks, because, I mean, I got plenty of 106 weapons, but I'm trying to, get some 82 weapons again and, perk them up. Wonder if there are any good missions, right now. That one's not bad. 76 epic perk ups and legendary perks. They still didn't fix the freezing on there. Oh, this one's actually not bad too. Show all schematics. Yeah. Scroll up, Brza. There should be a link that lets you scroll. Lets you go for all my schematics I can craft. Or it should at least be there. I mean, I see it obviously there. Alright. Cat and Van. Wanna trade. New. I don't really want anything, to be honest. Like, if you want me to craft you weapons, I'll craft you, like what it says down below. I will craft weapons for provided materials plus 2 extra of whatever, or to see, but who cares? Well, obviously you care if you want to see my schematics, because I can't always, bother to go to my armory and constantly open that up. This one sucks. Eye of the Storm. What about this one? Schematic XP. Actually, deliver the bomb in schematic XP times 4 is not bad. This puts me a one-time thing because there's no timer on that. Meaning, if you do that, that's it. It'll swap out for something else. Well, this one doesn't have a timer either. But this one does, so this one's constant. Well, I do need legendary perk ups, and schematic XP never hurts. So, let's do this. Oh, I see it. Oh, there you go. That's a pretty cool website. Let's see, like, everybody's progress in the game, like how far they are in the game and what they can craft and all that stuff. Which is also a good thing, because if somebody claims, they can craft something and they really can't, you can, call out on their bullshit. Be like, I can see your schematics and you can clearly not craft this gun. So, I mean, I kind of like the website. It's pretty cool. Ride the Lightning. I'm not a big fan of Ride the Lightning, to be honest. I think Repair the Shelter is probably like my favorite ones to do for the 4-man mission, because the timer's not that long, and I don't know, it's just perfect. It's quick to start, the timer's not long. Take your time, game. It's not like I want to ruin the schematic XP or the perk ups. Trying to think what else I'm going to level up after my typewriter has like all legendary perks. Oh, what happened to all my weapons?
Lars is standing by to gather storm intel, Commander. Let's launch that van.
Fill her up if you'd be so kind. I need to get back up in those clouds.
We're headed your way. Make sure to collect any blue glow you see.
What can you make? Scroll up in the chat and you should see a link there. That will show you like my whole schematic list of what I can and what I cannot craft. Ah, welcome back there, Brissa. Alright, where is that truck? I really wish that I just kept the birthday cakes in here, because it made it so much easier to get, like, the event, llamas. Especially since, you know, you kind of gotta get a lot of them, because most times you constantly get dupes out of them. There we go. Now, I'm just gonna find that stupid van. Oh yeah, my keyboard's hooked up so I can be like speedrun. I can tell these guys aren't very high level, yeah, 70, 70, 81, yeah. Not a particular fan point if people are on those levels, because most of the time they're, you know, still Canny Valley kind of experienced players, which aren't the worst, but they're also not the greatest. Where's the fucking van at? Ah, there it is.
Add blue glow to prepare for liftoff.
Yeah, not possible. Nope.
Wow, fuck! Yeah, I'm not reviving this guy. He's constantly moving, sorry if you're stupid, it's a personal thing. Hey, what's up, Nightmare Wolf?
Yeah, not possible. Nope. Yeah, not possible. Whoa, sorry.
What do you mean, sorry? Upgrade the thing.
Nope.
Alright, what am I gonna ditch out of my inventory? Yes, some bolts.
That'll do nice.
Can we trade? I don't trade. I'll craft weapons for people, but I don't trade because, first off, I don't feel like getting scammed, and secondly, there's nothing I want. I got basically all the weapons in the, almost all the weapons in the game. By the way, Outlanders are helping a lot.
One of our drones has taken
Oh,
damage.
it's being sarcastic. Yeah, sarcasm. I called it.
Head to the crash site.
Oh, looks like that one guy's heading my way. What's the highest power level you can craft? 130. If you scroll up in the chat, there should be a website link that will show you like all the schematics I can craft. It'll tell you like what I can craft, what level, and all that stuff. Hey, what's up, GG? And how many hours has it taken you to get this far? That is a good question. I honestly don't know. It's been so long. I would say a lot. I think the website that I linked down up below actually tells you how many hours I put into the game.
Not possible.
I was wondering why I wasn't crafting like the other stuff. Can you give me traps if I give you mats? Yes, I can. It's not like that one guy that I built a bunch of traps for a few weeks ago. God, I forgot that guy's name, but... Alright, well, it's definitely all I'm going to build right now, because, I mean, hell, I built this whole thing. I really hate how people are so cheap when it comes to building stuff. It says you've played around 256 days, and assuming at least 4 hours per login, that's easily over 1,000. Damn, really that long? Ooh. Really played this game really for that many games? Damn. I didn't think it would have been that many days, but damn. If it says it was that many days, crap. Uh-oh.
Protect the wall!
Husks spotted! Defend the base! We've got a bonus in play.
I added you on PS4 now. I was wondering who sent me that.
The fort is falling!
Oh, I hate that guy! Hey! God! Hate you! Oh, sorry.
I need help!
What the fuck? You give Survivor a grave? Oh yeah.
Keep the fort safe!
I don't really care for the Gravedigger, to be honest. It's an alright weapon, but yeah, it's just, I don't know, people praise it just because it's, you know, rare. That's about it. I'm not somebody that really cares for rare weapons. I prefer, you know, the guns that actually are really good.
You have been tracked.
Alright. Get all those guys dealt with.
Look out, fort's under attack.
I feel like I overbuilt a little bit.
30 seconds left to go.
Just try it, slugger. My wall is strong.
There's too many of them!
Can you craft Bobcats 130? Yep, that's what I'm currently using, and it's full legendary perks. My Bobcat's at 130, so yeah, my Bobcat's at 130.
Bonus challenge success. Good
What's
job,
that?
team.
Is that Tiger? Is that what's called?
Yeah, not possible.
Not bad. I think we'll need a little more blue glow.
Let's see.
Add blue glow and get
My
ready for the
130
sand
weapons.
Flip the switch when you're ready.
And the Lynx is also 130. Both full legendary perks.
Oh, sorry.
Need help? I'm back.
Can you craft me a frostbite? Frostbite? You mean frostbite traps or?
Defend the van. Spotted.
Weapon. I don't have a frostbite as a weapon then. First time I heard of it. Like I said, I posted a link up in the comments that shows you my whole schematic list, what I can and cannot craft.
Oh, I hate that guy. Hey, guy! Hate you!
You have been tracked.
Force taken on Husks.
You have been tracked.
Trap vulnerability.
Sorry. Oh, come on now.
You have been tracked.
There we go. That guy. That wasn't so bad. Let's see. Recipe. It's rare. Oh, frostbite. Well, I definitely gotta look that gun up because I really never heard of it.
Help! Please! Won't let you down.
You have been tracked.
It took me a long time before I got my first 130 weapon on there. I mean, oh crap.
Oh, I hate that guy.
Storm's getting rowdy.
Hate you!
I mean, obviously I could craft more 130 weapons if I just level up my other schematics up to 130, but the reason I don't mostly do that is because most of the missions I do still just give me Shadow Shard and Obsidian, so it's like I'd be kind of hurt myself if I started doing that. It's like a bolt action, but it's all grayish and black. But that sounds interesting. I mean, I'm not a big fan of sniper rifles, to be honest, because
You have been tracked.
it just takes too many bullets to kill something, and considering that you have to deal with so many zombies at once, it's kind of pointless.
30 seconds left to go.
Protect the wall!
Launch in 3, 2, 1.
It's because everyone... Yeah, the scamming has gotten really bad on there ever since the Battle Royale launch, because, you know, all the little kiddies end up getting Save the World from their parents, and
Else to launch? I'm on a roll.
they just want to scam for whatever reason. Now look at that first place edition again. But that's the reason why they disabled the global chat. They're trying to do something about the scammers and the guys are trying to, you know, link you to websites to buy like materials or whatever. Which is stupid. Like, don't buy stuff from those websites because it'll get your account banned. If you ever played any MMOs, you know buying stuff off a website like, you know, weapons or whatever for real world currency will get your account banned. I mean, some of these kids might not know it because they probably never played an MMO in their life before. But, I mean, that's just the way it is. Oh, there's a lot of invites. $108 gold. That wasn't bad. 45k. Ooh. Please, can somebody help me with free SSD? Yeah. Like, what area is your storm shield defense? Trash that. Trash that. You know, I was honestly considering about leveling up the grenade launcher, but it's very bad, so I'm trashing that. Canny. Yeah, I'll help you out with that canny storm shield. Sounds like fun. I'm kind of good on moon glow. Kind of don't need that. I don't know why people want the you know, 6-star materials. You can't use it for anything, and Epic themselves said there won't be any 6-star materials till like late 2019, so it's really useless. Like, you won't be able to use that stuff for like a year and a half. Like, why bother having that stuff? Yeah. I know it's rare, but it's, you know, it's rare and it's very useless. So it's like, eh. I'm more somebody that's more practical. Like, I don't bother leveling up, like, you know, the rare weapons that are terrible, because why? They just suck. Might as well just keep it at the low level. Alright, let me add you a Fish Slayer. Fish Slayer. For some reason I have that voice actor of Doom in my head, just pronouncing your name. The Fish Slayer. Really, it's not registered on my keyboard? No, there you go. Fish Slayer 802.
Requesting friend to join the fight.
Alright, let me add you there, Greg. BJC
New friend added.
SR. Oh my god, it's not typing again. I'm gonna flip.
Friend request sent.
Yep, got it. There was somebody that wanted me to craft him traps for the materials provided. Who was that? Oh yeah, well, would have made sense to invite me, but here, making you party leader. I think there was something on, oh yeah, let's pop this. That's right, I was leveling this gun up for the lulz of it. Oh, that was you, GG. Ah, out of schematic XP again. The horrors, the horrors. XD Louis. Oh my god. Really epic. XD.
Aw, cool. Someone wants to be friends.
That works. There's only one in Plankers and I have to do. Gotcha. Yeah, I might as well play this guy.
Form shield console.
Nah. This looks like a trade base. What's your power level, Craig? Oh wow, what happened to my ammunition? Holy crap. Oh my god. Yeah, that is very low, buddy.
Stock up.
Yeah. Well, you gotta ask Fish if it's alright to join. Jeez, what the hell ate through all my ammo?
Bullets. Yes.
You, my friend, someone want to trade? My gamer tag is TS Royal. Wow, I'm stuck. That's not cool. I think he got me as a friend. Yeah. Can you tell Fish to reach out? Oh yeah. Yo, Fish. Yeah. Craig was asking if he could join.
Nope.
Can't join you. Oh, there you are, Louis. Yeah. He said you can join, Craig. Ow, what the hell's scratching me? What is that? There's Louis. Alright. That's Craig.
Oh, great! You brought a friend.
Oh, I'm still
You can
short
grant
on ammo.
building and
Ow.
harvesting permissions to visitors using the Storm Shield console menu.
Definitely don't need that on me. I don't know what traps you need. Like, what traps do you need me to craft, Louis? Go to traps in your finger. Traps, there you go. And I have basically like alt traps at 106, except for, you know, the wall lights and the wall spikes. And of course the useless patrol ward. Wall spikes. Really? You want wall spikes? Spiked. You know they're only 58, right? Go up, alright. Ah, wooden floor. Really? That's what you, yeah. Those on my finger are only at 58. Oh, no, oh, you mean floor spikes. Gotcha. Yeah, for floor spikes, I just need, yeah, there are my mats. Alright, 86 of those. And duct tape and planks. Ook. Now I need some inventory room again. Ugh. I hate being full on my inventory thing. Alright, let me... craft you a bunch.
So deadly. So beautiful.
Do you have any spares dirty? No, I do not.
Ammo stash.
I can still keep on going. You can go ahead and start it. I'm still crafting, Louis here, a bunch of, wooden floor spikes. How much would you give me for one 30 God roll grave? I can't craft the, gravedigger, so... Yeah, I got the gravedigger off of a friend. Cause, yeah, I was there when I was there for like a few hours when the Halloween event was going on, but I didn't play it enough.
You are not welcome here.
Yo, Louis, right over here.
Prepare for an attack from the south. Enlisted!
Yep, no problem, man. What do you need for walled dino? For walled dino, nuts, bolts, sleek, and batteries. That's a lot of bees.
You have been tracked.
Not possible.
You have been tracked.
What's up, Peyton?
Look out!
Can I please trade? Not really interested in trading. I can craft your weapons if you give them the mats, but When it comes to trading, there's nothing I want.
You have been tracked.
Ammo, yes.
The group's already full.
You have been tracked.
What's your highest level game? What's your highest level game? What do you mean by that? Like, you mean highest weapon, how far I'm in the game, or like highest character, or power level, or something? So when it comes to like, you know, the story, or I mean, the progress in the game, I'm almost done. So I'm doing like 94 Twine Peak missions, and after that will be 100, and then that's it. And I have no more missions to do. Oh, like in Twine, yeah. So on Twine, I'm doing the yeah, like that, doing the 94 missions. So after I'm done doing those, I'll have to do the level 100 missions.
Stay in the fight. We have a break in the action. Another wave coming soon. Prepare for an attack from the north.
Yeah, no. I don't take low-level players into Twine, especially since Epic is banning people for that. Yeah, Epic's been on a banning spree, like, hardcore lately. If you're on the forums, they banned like over 1,000-something players doing the dupe glitch on her. And then they banned like 300 other players for taxiing. Like, Epic is really on the ban spree right now, like, hardcore. Like, I think almost every, I think, 5th or 6th, Fred posts on there's like, you know, children trying to beg Epic to unban their account. And I love their excuse too. Oh, I didn't know about that. I'm like, everybody told you about that, and in every other game you get banned for that, so it's kind of common knowledge. Now, it kind of sucks, you know. I mean, I don't know. It kind of sucks that they do get their accounts banned. I mean, I think that's maybe a little bit too hardcore. They should probably just get, you know, an account reset. So they'd have to just, you know, farm the whole thing again, because losing a game and having to actually buy the game again is a little bit hardcore. Now the only guys I really think that should, like, definitely deserve, like, perma account bans, like, right off the bat, are, like, you know, scammers and people that use exploits and Battle Royale. That sounded weird. Normally I love playing my ninja, but I'm slowly, you know, getting a good feeling for the constructor. Like the ninja is great for, you know, wiping out groups and all, but I do love the decoy here to get the smashers and all that stuff off of the base. Can we go to yours?
Another wave coming soon.
Can we go to yours?
Prepare for an attack.
I mean, can we go to my base after this? Yeah, we could do that. Boo. What's your main favorite hero? Oh god, no. I just started playing the constructor like a week ago. Nah, my main favorite character is Sarah Hotep, aka the ninjas. I just love my ninja slash. But I'm starting to really like this character. Just cause in Twine Peaks, when you join the higher level areas, ninjas just go down way too fast, and there are also so many smashers that just get spawned in Twine Peaks that you honestly want to have this little decoy that you can constantly spawn just to lure them away from your constructs that you built. Like, they need to do something about, like, ninjas. Like, they need to buff them up somehow, because in Twine Peaks, they're kind of garbage.
We have a break in the action. Another wave coming soon. Prepare for an attack from the east.
Yeah, I'd say probably ditch smoke bomb and give us something else.
You have been tracked.
I mean, they could kind of give us, you know, a decoy ability as a ninja too, if you think about it. Like, they could just call it a shadow clone, like, you know, Naruto, where they have the shadow clone jutsu and he just makes clones of himself. Like, that could be basically like the ninja's decoy version. But overall, if you go to Twine Peaks, you can tell Epic didn't really mean for players to go there, because it's not very balanced right now. Like, Twine Peaks, like, some of the enemies' damage output is just ridiculously high, even if you've got, like, the max power level. Like, I was in a session where we all had a power level of 140, which is max, and we still would get, like, occasionally one-shotted by, laser Husks in the 100 zone. So you can tell, that area definitely needs some balancing. Not to mention, they need to add the new skill tree on here that lets you level up the walls and stuff like that to a 4th tier, because you have smashers there that literally will just one-hit your, tier 3 wall. Yeah, probably. I mean, they slowly start working on Canny Valley. Like, we finally got, you know, part 1 of the free story bits for Canny and, you know, the new map. So they're slowly getting people to do some of the Canny Valley, you know, Save the World content. But I understand why they're not putting so much work, or not rushing Save the World right now, because Battle Royale is just making them all the money. Like, they've been making, like, over 100 million each month off of Battle Royale alone. Do you do giveaways? Occasionally. Nope. I appreciate the like and sub there, buddy. Oh yeah. Like, I still like playing Battle Royale because Battle Royale is, you know, it's fun. It's I don't know. It's, you have more of an adrenaline rush playing Battle Royale because you're playing against other players. So I still like playing that. But I mean, I do like just playing Save the World and, you know, leveling up schematics and stuff like that. And I kind of like the story on there. Could you help me with an SSD 10 later? Yeah, I could help you out with one later. Just send me a friend's request on the Epic thing. Alright, Louis, let's go to my home base real quick.
We've got a friend request.
We do now, huh? Oh, there we are. Accept. Yeah, I got it. I'll be right back. Alright, gotcha. Let me back out here so we can go to my home base. And then we'll do your other storm shielder fish.
Friend request incoming.
The Devil's Angel. Now, who sent me this one? And I am officially out of gummy bears. Yeah, I'll help you with the candy sticks here in just a second. Wait a minute.
You know the drill. We're ready to expand again. When you're ready to start the fight, select Expand Shield from the Storm Shield console.
Oh, change characters. Ah. I also got the vacuum tube launcher. Let's see what your perks are on it. Fingers are almost the same as mine. Where's mine? Yeah, almost.
The stockpile grows.
Oh, great! You brought a friend. You can grant building and harvesting permissions to visitors using the Storm Shield console menu.
You can keep the tubes. I don't need that, since I can craft them myself. But sure, I'll craft you 130. Just gotta get some room in my inventory, because I always run out of room. You know, Epic would make a lot of money off me. I forgot, I have no gummy bears, damn. Anyway, Epic would make a lot of money off me if they would just let me, you know, pay money to increase my backpack or storage room. I'm just saying. Just saying, Epic. There's a lot of money to be made. Oh, there we go. I knew I had junk in my inventory.
Nope.
That's junk. That's junk.
Oh, I do love weapons.
Let's see, what does my bobcat need? My bobcat needs 130, 130, 130, 130. What else is my 130 thing? Oh, there it is. Bright core. Oh my god. Storage.
I don't know, but I've been told something, whatever. I'm great.
I don't know why crafting takes so long. They need to speed it up. Yo, Louis, right here. Oh. There you go. What do you want for a gravedigger? I got a gravedigger in my inventory already, so I'm kind of good on that. It's also 130 all legendary. I got too much silver on me. Thanks. Oh, no problem, Louis. You guys could trade if you want to. Man, can't believe I'm out of gummy bears. That's kind of bugging me right now. What is the point for making it longer than like 5 seconds? Oh. What is the point of making it longer than like 5 seconds? Yeah, beats me. Yeah. I don't get the... Yeah, I really don't get why they did that with the crafting. It's like... it's just stupid. Like, I don't know. They need to get rid of the whole it take forever to craft thing. Like, that's just absolutely pointless. Alright, you guys done trading, or... Yes, no, maybe. Alright, so he's done trading. I take it Lou's also done. Alright. Oh, what the hell? There's an error trying to save your progress. Weird. Ah, Louis not in here. How long have you had Save the World for? Since launch. But I've been playing it, like, you know, non-stop. So I, like, when it came out, I played for, like, what was it, 2-3 weeks straight, and I took, like, a few months of a break, because, you know, all the other games are coming out, like Battlefield, not Battlefield, Call of Duty and all that stuff. But I started playing this regularly again at a regular pace in, what was it, end of February, starting March? It didn't give him the grave, and I didn't give... didn't give him the grave, and it didn't give me his guns. That is weird. You guys probably have to, like, trade it again.
Yo, what's up?
That was weird anyway, like, that era. Like, I don't know what the hell was up with that.
Teeny treasures.
Aww.
Heroic llama. Down with monsters.
I'm good.
I'm full of surprises and can. I exploded.
Alright, CXM. Send me a good invite. The event characters are good. Is good. Yeah, they're good. I just haven't gotten around to, you know, actually wanting to get them. I'm always busy spending on, like, other stuff. Should I buy the new Heron, or the Shadow Op? I think I heard the Heron was supposed to be pretty decent. Increases the trap durability by 10%. That is such a useless perk. Like, whose traps ever break down? Like, really? Like, ever? Oh, I'm Devil's Angel. Can you help me with help me with one canny SSD? Yeah, I can do that. Devil's Angel. You're that guy. Alright, gotcha. I was wondering who sent me that request. What about Ragnarok? I was watching David Dean and Secker play that character. They said overall he's just decent. Like, he's not bad, but he's not the best. You're too low level for Candy Valley there, Craig. Sure. Like, which Candy Valley, I know you have to do, Candy 6, what about you there, Fish? What, Candy Valley, mission do you have to do? Like, what Storm Shield, 1 or 6, or... Alright, Craig. Play if you let her free. Oh, no problem, Craig. Well, we can do Fish's Candy first, and then do yours, CXM. Alrighty. Let's see. Alright, who the hell is the Snipe God? Yeah, we're ignoring that. Alright, send me an invite, Fish. We'll just first. Oh, actually, you're in my party. There you go. And let me send, Devil here. Didn't I accept your friend's request? Ah, there you go. That's you. Looks like Louie's playing some Battle Royale. I haven't played Battle Royale in like 2 free weeks, I think. Eventually I need to play that some more, just to do all the challenges at least. Okay. I wonder how many more storm shields I gotta do to finish that one stage for the V-Bucks.
You can grant building and harvesting permissions to visitors using the Storm Shield console menu.
Alright.
What to build? Sorry.
Can't.
Double jump. Upward.
Ammo.
Yep, I am ready.
Here we go. Shield power increasing. Prepare for an attack from the south.
Only 3 waves. That's
You have been
kind of low.
Scoot! Get out of
Stay in the fight.
It's so soothing to watch her than just me. Probably just you. Ah, the building and stuff, not the fighting. Yeah, I really enjoy the building on here. I wish they would update it a little bit more further so you can build different kind of structures. I remember when the game originally came out, or hell, even a few months ago, before they increased the build material limit. It was a nightmare building bases. So it used to be like 999, but then they finally bumped it up where you can hold up to 5,000 wood or stone materials. Now I heard they are working, like they have a skill tree, like a new skill tree tier, but it's not supposed to be out anytime soon. Until they're done doing the Candy Valley stuff and start working on Twine Peaks, which is supposed to add the 4th tier wall and stuff, building materials, so you can, you know, increase another tier up higher. So I'm kind of interested to see what that looks like.
We have a break in the action. Another wave coming soon. Prepare for an attack from the east.
Neither, Jacob. Neither. Oh, it's definitely coming.
I think I needed that.
Why? 'Cause, I don't need any weapons. Like, I can craft most of the weapons on there.
And another. Smoke it. Catch.
Wood, brick, metal, crystal, maybe. You know, crystal doesn't sound bad. You know, wouldn't be bad. Now, granted, this would be kind of useless, but like I kind of like to see like, you know, glass as a material on there, so you know you can build glass walls and stuff like that. Granted, it would be not very durable, but it'll look cool.
Prepare for an attack from the east.
I'm just interested to see what the 4th tier metal walls and wooden stuff like that will look like.
Airborne Husks!
You have been tracked.
Shoot it, stab it, or fix it. We got trouble.
I think you're the only one that's trying to get rid of those gravediggers or savage. Because, you know, I got a 106 gravedigger right here, and I got a 130 in my storage.
You have been tracked.
David asks, can I get a free gun, please? No. How about just playing the game? Can't blame you not wanting them. I'm not a particular fan of the Gravedigger. I heard of the next update that's supposed to come out, or the update after that, they're trying to what was it, update the weapons that you can drop. So, like for example, if I craft like a 130 weapon or whatever, right? And if I end up dropping it, and somebody's like, "Well, I'm not going to use this. I'm just going to break it down for the materials." Yeah, they're going to update it so crafted weapons don't give you the materials back if you break them down, which I think is a great thing, because a lot of times you have people asking for free stuff, and they always ask for the high-level stuff just to break it down to get the materials instead out of it. So I'm kind of glad that they're doing that.
You're done here.
You did it! Oh, yeah. Time to break out now.
Yeah, like I'm the same way. Like, what's the point playing this game if you're not, you know, gonna bother earning all those materials and stuff yourself? Like, the fun, like, the reason I'm still playing this is, like, yeah, I already done all the story content, right? So I could basically be like, well, I'm done with the story until they update the rest of the story. Might as well not play this game. But no, what keeps me going is, like, yeah, I'm gonna get, like, you know, the other schematics, earn some perk ups, level up on my schematics, so they're even better than before. Like, that all keeps me going. If I just got that all handed to me, I might as well not be bothered, like, playing the game. It's like, you know, it's like playing Skyrim or, you know, any other MMO, and somebody's like, hey, here, man, just have in-game content. And it's like, well, why am I playing this game then? If I already got everything. Like, that's how I was when I was playing, you know, Final Fantasy XI, Star Wars: The Old Republic. Once I reached the in-game content and I had, like, the best level gear and all that stuff, there was nothing for me to do. So I stopped playing the game till, you know, they updated and added new raids and new higher level tier gear and stuff. But then that got kind of old real fast too, you know, them constantly adding new levels. And I was like, yeah, this is just the same stuff over again, so I don't feel like doing that. Alright, for Slayer, if you don't mind, give the Snipe God a host so he can do his Storm Shield. Would you trade any 82s for my 106 Gravedigger Raven? Nah, I'm good. I don't have that many 82s anymore anyway. Most of them already leveled up to 106. Like, I'm trying to get, like, you know, a few 82s back up or some decent perks. Like, the typewriter is currently the one I'm working on to get all legendary stuff on it. After that, maybe the vacuum tube launcher. Just maybe. I was thinking about leveling the vacuum tube rifle up, but man, that gun's terrible. Like, really bad. Same for the Vindertech Pulsar. I don't like that one either. There you go. Snipe made you host. Is the typewriter really that good? It's pretty good. It's like, it really destroys enemies, like, you know, from close to mid range. But if you try to, like, you know, shoot them from a far distance, it's kind of trash. It doesn't have, like, super range, but, you know, small, medium range, it's really dope.
Loot first, ask questions like... Look out, Husks! Hiya, Commander.
Ooh, level up. Come on, gold, 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 gold. Oh, no gold. You know, if you go on the Fortnite forums, you can post a trade there. They have a trading forum on there. You're less likely to get scammed on there.
I'm full of surprises and can... Hooray!
Oh, didn't realize you started the thing. I mean, overall, this Blockbuster, not Blockbuster, the Blockbuster one wasn't great either. What's the stupid event called again? Something, something. Anyway, this event was terrible. Like, I hate all the weapons in it. Whoa, it's like I'm in prison. Oh, there you go. Like, there's not one decent weapon in this event that I like. Yeah, the road trip one. I really just don't like the road trip weapons. They're all slow. Like, slow and just terrible. Not to mention, I don't like the horde thing. Like, it was fun, like, the first 3 times, and after that, I'm like, yeah, this is just terrible. Jiren? You gotta ask, the snipe god here, if that's alright. And what's your power level, because, I don't know, if it's too low, you're not gonna be much help. Alright, June, you can join. Just, tell me your username and I'll invite you. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The horde thing's just stupid. Like, it feels very unbalanced. Like, I've done a few horde things where they just constantly spawn, like, a bunch of either, like, groups of smashers or groups of flingers that just end up wrecking your base. I'm like, it just doesn't seem very balanced. Like, it totally defeats the whole purpose of building stuff. Like, it just feels like a cheap way of making stuff difficult. Just throwing a bunch of stuff at you. And then limit on how much you can build and all that. Yeah. I kind of hope the next event is gonna be much better, but it's like a month off, so actually a month off. Wait a minute. Yeah, I think that'd be like the Halloween event. Yeah. What's your power level, Olivia? This time around, man, I hate it. You know what sucks? The Halloween event's gonna start like in a month or a month and a half, and I do want to get the Gravedigger schematic for it, but in a month and a half, I'm gonna probably take a break again from playing this game because we got Battlefield 5 coming out, Red Dead Redemption 2. So many good games. I'm not buying Call of Duty this year though, because I'm not paying $60 for a game that's not offering a single player campaign and is just multiplayer and looks just like Black Ops 3 graphically. I'm sorry. You might as well release all those maps are out in Black Ops 4 with that, slight gameplay change as an update for Black Ops 3. Like, Activision can royally kiss my ass with that one.
To the armory.
Yeah, didn't you read about that? They said they're ditching the campaign. Instead of having a campaign, it's gonna have Battle Royale. I'm like, really? You're gonna get rid of the campaign and add Battle Royale? And Call of Duty's Battle Royale, I can't imagine being very good because in Call of Duty you get one shot by basically any gun, right? So imagine that as a Battle Royale mode. Like, it doesn't seem very fun. It seems interesting, but not very fun. And I honestly rather, and that's stupid too, because if you look at Battlefield 5 even made a joke about that, said, hey, don't worry, we have a campaign, we have Battle Royale, and the regular multiplayer. I'm like, yeah, so why the hell can't the new Call of Duty have that? I'd buy the new Call of Duty game if they said, you know what, because we don't have a campaign, we're going to make it $40. And I'd be like, alright, I'll buy that. But I'm not paying $60 for something that does not have a campaign. Oh, power level 19, damn, that is way too low for Kenny. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Halo, I can imagine having a good Battle Royale mode with, the health and shield. Yeah. Definitely. I mean, I love how some of the people, or aka some of the hardcore Call of Duty fans, which I'm just going to laugh at that because they probably didn't even play all the Call of Duty games. They're like, oh, who cares about the single player? I'm like, I like the single player in the Call of Duty games. Granted, there were some that were bad and some that were really good. Like, honestly, Infinite Warfare overall was a shit game, like multiplayer wise, but I did love the zombies on there, and the campaign was one of the best campaigns in a long while. And the campaign in World War II was also really good. I wasn't a big fan of the campaign in Black Ops 3. It was alright. Yeah, go ahead and start. Which one's my favorite campaign-wise? God, that's a good one. Like, I really enjoyed Infinite Warfare. But, favorite campaign out of all the Call of Duty games? Ooh, if you would have told me that a few years ago, I probably would have told you, like, Call of Duty Free or something like that. But I would have to say right now, Infinite Warfare had to be my favorite one. The actors are in it good. The variety was really good. I liked being able to fly in a, a jet pilot ship in space. That was pretty cool. So yeah, definitely Infinite Warfare. Even though I hated the multiplayer in Infinite Warfare, I barely played the multiplayer in Infinite Warfare because I didn't like the idea of laser weapons and them being able to bounce off walls and corners and hitting you in the face. I was like, no, that's just stupid. And I was kind of sick and tired of the jetpacking nonsense. I was kind of burned out from that with Black Ops 3. So when World War II came out, I was like, oh, this is awesome. Like, the campaign wasn't the greatest in World War II, but it was, pretty good. It was your typical World War II kind of story. Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, Modern Warfare 1 for me was revolutionary. It took the Call of Duty gameplay to a new level, and, the graphics were amazing, were like a whole new step. And the single player was fantastic. And Modern Warfare 2 improved on that. Honestly, Modern Warfare, like, I could see them making, like, really good Call of Duty games again if they had the original Modern Warfare team on it, but since they left to make their own game, aka Titanfall, which is also pretty good, they kind of, lost one of their best COD developers. I never played a Call of Duty campaign. Oh, really? That's a shame. You should.
You have been tracked.
Be brave, little fort.
Like, playing a Call of Duty campaign is like watching a blockbuster Hollywood movie. Like, it's very entertaining. I'm kind of looking forward to the new Fallout game, but I'm kind of turned off about it, having, first off, always being online. I hate buying games that are always online, because let's say the game's not doing well, right? And they end up pulling the plug on the game you bought. That means all the progress you made is forever gone. The game you bought is unplayable. It's just, I hate always online games. Like, look at the recent game that got, I think the server shut down last month for Lawbreakers. The game hasn't even been out for a whole year, and they pulled the servers for it, and now everybody that paid $60 for a game has a game that doesn't work anymore. Like, I think they need to change the policy on always online games. Either give every player a full refund, or update the game so it runs on peer-to-peer connection. So even when they decide to pull the plugs, you can still play the game. Oh, didn't realize they were attacking.
Oh, sorry. Oh, Husks, man. Am I right? Airborne Husks!
I really enjoy the campaign in Call of Duty. It's just fun. Normally, I always start them off in Veteran because, lately the new Call of Duty games in Veteran are actually fairly easy. It's just the old school ones were kind of hard, but that's because it was really cheap back in the day. If you played like what was it, Call of Duty 2 till what was it, Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3, where they just constantly had the enemies constantly spawn until you reach a checkpoint and they would constantly throw grenades over and over again. Now that was just cheap, making the game hard.
Wave coming soon. Prepare for an attack from the east.
Yeah, nade spam. I think I broke like 2 Xbox 360 controllers when I was playing Modern Warfare 2 on Veteran. Like, man, did that really just make me mad with the nade spamming. Or, them shooting like, you barely poke your head out and bam, instant headshot. You're like, what the hell? And they would just constantly spawn in the same spot over and over and over again. It's like, really? Until you reach that checkpoint. Man, that was just annoying. Like, that was just super annoying. Like, I'm glad they fixed that with the newer Call of Duty games.
You have been tracked.
Husks spotted. Got ya. Protect the wall.
You have been tracked.
The fort is falling. Oh yeah. Husks, somebody patch me up. Smash him.
Can't work like that.
Knock him. Getting swarmed.
You have been tracked.
Keep the fort.
I need help. Smash him. Help.
Hardest campaign to me was Halo max difficulty and the skulls. I didn't have a hard time doing the play. I played all the Halo games from Halo 1 till I think Halo 4. I didn't have too much of a trouble playing those on Legendary with the skulls turned on, except for the one. Which one was it? Where the one? I think it was the one where if you died, you had to start the campaign, like the level from the very beginning again. That one was a little bit annoying.
Need a melee weapon. There's too many of them.
I think there was also one for just being able to damage enemies with melee weapons only.
You have been tracked.
Smash him. Need a melee weapon. Hey, we just built that.
Or not. Shit.
I'm down.
Oh man, yeah, that one was really annoying.
Hey, I'm not bleeding anymore.
You have been tracked.
Try it, slugger. My wall.
Yeah, I do miss playing the Halo games.
I'm down.
Sorry. You are not welcome here.
Kind of wish Valve would make the video games again, but they're making so much money off of Steam that they gave up on making video games. Which is a big letdown. Is there trading here? I don't know. You gotta ask the people in the chat if they're here to trade or not.
Prepare for an attack from the east. Won't let
That'll
you
do
down.
nicely.
I think everybody on this planet wants Left 4 Dead free, and Valve refuses to make it because they're making so much money off of Steam. See, that's the reason why I hate Steam. I love Steam because it's a great platform for PC to buy games on and stuff like that, but I hate that Valve's making so much money out of it that they just don't want to make video games anymore. If I was Valve, I'd take all the money I've been making on making like that I get from Steam and just, you know, spend a little bit of the money into investing in my own games. I mean, hell, people are still waiting for Half-Life free.
Getting reports that your fort has uninvited guests. Go 86 them.
Oh no, I'm not giving you that gun.
Getting swarmed.
Half-Life free confirmed.
You have been tracked.
Honestly, I think Valve, like, you know, it's easy to make a Left 4 Dead free game. Like, I don't see why we're not getting a Left 4 Dead free game. Now, if Half-Life free, I can see why they're not going to make it, because I think Valve's a little bit afraid of making it, and then people are going to be super disappointed about it, because it's been like over, let's see when, at 2004, yeah, it's been over 14 years since Half-Life 2, so yeah, the expectation, like, yeah, that's 14 years of expectation, like, it's very hard to live up to that, because let's face it, if they did release Half-Life, you know, free at some point, it'd have to be, like, it'd have to have the best graphics, one of the best gameplay, one of the best physics, and if they can't, you know, live up to all that stuff, they're gonna get a lot of shit. Well, at least Left 4 Dead. Yeah, I was talking to my friend about that. Like, it'd be cool to have a Left 4 Dead 2 remastered, because we tried playing it on Steam. We both downloaded it on Steam again since we had it on Steam, and nobody was, like, barely anybody was playing Left 4 Dead 2. Like, the community owner is dead. Which is a shame, because I kind of like the short story bits in Left 4 Dead, and the gameplay was great. I'd love to see a next-gen Left 4 Dead game. I mean, we kind of had that Evolve game that was made by the guys that made Left 4 Dead, but that game sucked. I mean, it's not the worst, but I mean, compared to Left 4 Dead, it sucked. Also, another game I would like to have is a new Way of the Samurai game. Not sure if a lot of you guys played those games, but I love the Way of the Samurai games. Those are like one of my favorite PlayStation 2 games and Xbox 360 / PS3 game.
Prepare for an attack from the east.
The first person I've known that's actually built a shield thing over here. Ah, she spawned, alright.
Getting swarmed.
You have been tracked.
Storm's getting rowdy.
Hey, what's up, Royal King?
Let's go. You have been tracked.
Oh, I hate that guy! Hey, God! Hate you!
I love how you finally put up the walls and stuff, right? And traps, and then all of a sudden they just decide to spawn the propane guys.
You have been tracked.
Don't be like that. Yeah, not possible.
You have been tracked.
Keep the fort safe.
Report the danger.
You have been tracked.
Oh, come on now.
You have been tracked.
We have a break in the action. Another wave coming soon.
Hey, what's up, Slayer?
Prepare for an attack from the south.
Yeah, I'm surprised Valve didn't make, like, you know, a remaster of Left 4 Dead and half. You know what they should do? They should just make an orange box remastered that has the, you know, all the Half-Life 2 stuff remastered for PS4 and Xbox One, along with you know, Left 4 Dead 1 and 2, and of course the Portal games. I like the. See, I mean, I miss Portal 2. Portal's also fun. It's almost like Valve doesn't want more money. Like, come on, Valve. Yeah, it's really cheap, but nobody plays it.
You have been tracked.
Like, I got Left 4 Dead 2 on Steam when it was when they were giving it away because they were trying to boost the players on there,
Look out.
but nobody was playing anymore. Just people were, I don't know, done with it.
You have been tracked.
There's too many of them. Husks spotted.
You have been tracked.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my god, this is exactly the cheat difficulty I mean. Really, with the fucking throwers, like, how cheap. I really hate Epic for that. You do not make a game difficult by doing that. You just make it very cheap. There we go. Now I got all those turrets stealing from them.
Not so fast. Yo, flying Husks!
been tracked.
Force taken on Husks.
You have been tracked.
Oh crap. Damn. Oh no you don't.
Hey, keen eyes, people!
Oh my god, now I meant to build.
You have been tracked. You have been tracked.
Oh, sorry.
You have been tracked.
Our force under attack?
My walls can't stop them!
After that, can you help me with mine? It's hard. I broke my controller. I can't aim.
You did!
That's pretty hard. It's hard with Portal though. Gameplay was great, but you can run out of ways to make it fresh. The storyline and the characters. Yeah, I agree. Yep, GG. I loved Gladys in Portal. Like, I loved her, just her dark humor. And I loved Portal 2 with the co-op. Like, me and a friend had a blast playing it in co-op, trying to figure out, like, you know, how to get for each puzzle. Was never a big fan of Team Fortress, though. Was never really my thing. Like, it's kind of fun, but it's like something you just, I don't know, really play if, like, if there's really nothing else to play. Even though I know the game's kind of big on Steam, and especially with the trading community. Oh yeah. Some Left 4 Dead YouTuber said Free was coming out in February. In February 2018, huh? Well, yeah. That's a little late. I honestly think we're never going to see any games from Valve anymore. They're just done. Unless Steam all of a sudden just doesn't do very well, we're never going to see Valve make a game again. Which is a shame too, because they have their brand new Source Engine 2, which I'd love to see a game from Valve, you know, run on it. Like, they have a brand new engine, and they don't make any games with it. It's like, what the hell?
Hiya, Commander. This is
Yeah, it's Steam's just, Valve just nailed it with Steam. Like, nothing can compete against it.
Little Llama, big loot. Look out, Husks.
It pretty much is. Unless any of us can go in the past and just, you know, kick Gabe Newell right in the balls and be like, no, man, that Steam idea sounds stupid. Don't do it.
Loot llama.
I mean, also, how awesome would that be having a next generation Counter-Strike game with, like, you know, today's visuals?
Guess what? I'm full of treasure. Don't forget the candy.
Let's see, I should have enough hero XP to level this character up to 130. Or not. Trying to figure out what other games I like to see. Any other good game? I mean, I gotta get it to Bethesda. Bethesda nailed it at E3. Like, with all the games they announced, they're like, oh, here's a new Fallout game. Here's a new Doom game. Oh, here's a new Elder Scroll game. Actually, they announced 2 Elder Scroll games. Like, one stupid Elder Scroll game for mobile. And, of course, then Elder Scroll 6. Which is going to be amazing once it's out. It's going to be a game that a lot of people are going to sink thousands of hours into. So I'm pretty excited about that. Kind of excited about the new Doom game also. I really enjoyed the Doom reboot. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. Do we even have any baseball games for PS4? I'm trying to think about that. Like, I haven't seen any in stores, like, ever. I think the last baseball game I saw that I actually also owned was on 360. Are you getting Red Dead Redemption 2? Yes. That's like, Battlefield 5 and Red Dead are definitely the games I gotta get this year. Oh, yeah. MLB, that's right. That's right. It's like fucking NBA games being owned by EA, so we don't get the other NBA games, which is a shame. Yeah, I'm definitely pumped up for Red Dead Redemption 2 because first off, it looks amazing. Not to mention, I can't wait to do like, you know, bank robberies and all that stuff with my buddies and free room and all that stuff. Not to mention, you know, just going inside a bar, chilling, playing some poker and all that stuff. In case one of your friends cheats, you can always, you know, take a gun out and shoot them. So I'm kind of pumped for that. I would have wanted GTA 6 more, but I'm still hyped. Well, GTA 6 is definitely the next game after Red Dead Redemption 2. So, I mean, Red Dead Redemption 2 is like, you know, the first game to run on their new engine for this gen's consoles. So they're, you know, they're going to see how well that works. And then GTA 6 is going to, you know, probably run on the finalized version of it. I'm just curious to see how well Red Dead Redemption 2 is gonna sell, because when GTA 5 came out, fuck, I think that game sold like, what was it? In the first month, it sold like 14 million copies. Like, no other game could beat those sales records, and I think overall right now it's sold like over 20 million. It's like the highest selling game ever. They made so much money off GTA 5 that if they decide to not make any games for the next 20 years, they'd still be, you know, rich. That's how much money they made off that game. Not to mention they've been making like, I think like, what was it, like $1 million, $2 million a month since they launched the online service for GTA 5. Complete free missions in Twine. Personally, I want a new Star Wars game, like a good Star Wars game. I mean, I love well, when I say I love Battlefront, I mean the original ones, not this new shit. Don't get me wrong, the new stuff sounds great, looks great, and plays alright, but it's not the Battlefront I wanted. Like, I wanted the Battlefront with, like, you know, tons of NPCs battle along with me, like in the original ones, not this new trash. But by saying I want a good Star Wars game, is like, you know, I want like a new Jedi Knight game. I want a new Force Unleashed game. Especially a Force Unleashed game. Like, I kind of like the Force Unleashed games. I just thought it was like insane how OP a character can be. And I like the ragdoll physics on these stormtroopers, how they were like holding on every little object when you were trying to, you know, force push them or force fling them around, like, oh god, no, no! It just looked hilarious. Or hell, even a new Knights of the Old Republic game. Oh, I'd kill for a new game like that. Yeah, not interested in trading. Trying to think what other good Star Wars games we had in the past. I mean, I like Republic Commando. Republic Commando was also kind of fun. And the story was interesting, like playing the perspectives of the stormtroopers. Well, clone troopers, not stormtroopers. What else? Any other good Star Wars game? I mean, obviously, Knights of the Old Republic was like the best Star Wars game in my opinion. Jedi Knight games are good. Force Unleashed was good. Other good Star Wars games. Star Wars Bounty Hunter was alright. Ah. I read my mind. Yeah, like... And, you know, I think it's really weird that we never got a third... Oh, actually, not really weird. You know, The Force Unleashed 2 ended in a cliffhanger ending where it was built up for a game, right? We never got that because LucasArts sadly closed down. and EA got the Star Wars license till 2020, which, oh, I cannot wait. I cannot wait for EA to lose the Star Wars license
You can build any
in a year and a half, so other publishers can make Star Wars games, because EA, I mean, if EA is watching live stream, just shoot yourselves. EA is the worst. They had the Star Wars license since 2010, and they barely made any Star Wars games, if any at all. Actually, if I think about it, they only made 3 Star Wars games in those almost 10 years. Like, we had Star Wars, The Old Republic MMO, which I like. I know some people don't like it, but I liked it, which came out in 2011. Then we had the 2 Star Wars Battlefront games, and that's all they made. They had the license now for 8.5 years, and they only made 3 Star Wars games. Like, what the hell, yay?
You have been tricked.
If Activision had the Star Wars license, we would have a Star Wars game every year. Every year. Or if Ubisoft had the Star Wars license, we would have a Star Wars game every year. I don't know what the hell EA is doing with it. Like, they're sitting on money. They're literally sitting on money. Like, who would not want to buy a Star Wars game every year? They had this one Star Wars game they showed off, what was it, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, called Star Wars 1313. And man, did the graphics on that look fucking badass. Like, it looked really good, and the gameplay looked fun. And what does EA do? Oh no, people love the graphics and the gameplay on that. Let's cancel this game. Can't have a good Star Wars game now, can we? Not to mention it's single player. We can't put microtransactions in that. Like, seriously, I cannot wait until 2020 for them to lose the license. They were about to lose their license, what was it, beginning of this year when, with the microtransactions in Battlefront 2, like, Disney literally threatened them if they don't remove the microtransactions out of it, they'll lose the Star Wars license. I'm like, just lose it anyway. They're not doing anything with it. If I was EA, I'd be milking the crap out of the license. I'd be like releasing Star Wars games left and right. I'd be like, oh, here's a few single player Star Wars games. Here's a few fucking multiplayer ones. I'd release so many Star Wars games that people would be sick of Star Wars. That people would literally throw money at me not to make another one. Because there are just too many. Oh, what the hell? But yeah, EA really just needs to focus on their sports games, since they don't really care about anything else. I'm surprised they didn't butcher Battlefield. I mean, they butchered once with
We're taking damage, guys.
Battlefield Hardline. Man, was that a terrible Battlefield game. But honestly, what did they expect? They hired the Dead Space developers to make a Battlefield game. And then when the game didn't sell well and was one of the worst Battlefield games, they fired the staff. It's like, I mean, it's like, really, EA? Really? You're gonna hire one of the guys that made one of the best horror games of all time, to make a Battlefield game. It's like me going up to the FIFA guys and be like, hey guys, I want you guys to make the next Battlefield game. That makes no sense.
3 towers. Good job.
Like, they're good at making sports games. You don't hire a sports developer to make, a military shooter.
Another tower built.
It's like, what the hell, EA? I mean, yeah, they all write code. I get that. But you know, just because everybody writes code doesn't mean they all specialize in, you know, different genres. I mean, I feel bad. I honestly feel bad for the guys that made the Dead Space games. I mean, they made 2 good Dead Space games. Dead Space 3 got a lot of shit, and honestly, I see why I played it. But it was kind of fun. I mean, I'd have loved seeing a next-gen Dead Space game. Which will never happen since they all got fired. Because of EA. Oh, because of EA. EA is pretty good at, you know, killing studios. Oh, what the hell? I mean, look at the new Mass Effect game. Like, it got a lot of shit. I mean, I liked Mass Effect Andromeda because I'm a big Mass Effect fan. I like the open world of it. I like the graphics of it. I love the gameplay of it. But, you know, the facial expressions and the animations were kind of shit. So, I mean, It deserved the shit it got for, you know, those bad points. But other than that, it was a pretty alright game.
Why not do some resourcing?
But yeah, those guys all got fired as well. If I'm not mistaken, I think EA also acquired the developers for Titanfall now, which is terrible. Because I could just imagine them gonna totally butcher Titanfall 3. Like, beforehand, they just published the game, so they, you know, didn't tell the developers what they can and cannot do. But now that they're, you know, the actual owners of the Titanfall series, oh, that's like really bad news. Probably the best advice I could probably give EA is like, just tell EA, you know what, EA, pay the developers to make a game, but just shut your mouths up. Just don't tell them what to do, because all your decisions are bad. Plot twist: EA tries to make a new Modern Warfare. You know, that could actually work, considering the guys that make Titanfall are the original Modern Warfare developers. Battlefield Modern Warfare coming soon on PS5 and Xbox 2.
Tech online.
The fort is falling.
You have been tracked.
Hey, what weapons can you craft? A lot. Here, I'll open up my crafting list. I can, you know, craft one for the Bobcat, one for the Lynx, and, you know, a bunch of 106 weapons. Alright, inventory. see, PlayStation did it right. The first and second, and then 3, and then 4. Xbox One, yeah, Xbox got worthy. Yeah, like, Xbox is really weird. Like, I don't know what is up for Xbox. It's like, oh, hey, here's the original Xbox, and then here's the Xbox 360. I was like, okay. Oh, here's the Xbox One. I was like, what the hell? Here's the Xbox One X. I was like, alright, guys. Like, whoever, you know, decided to come up with all these name ideas needs to get fired. You know, I honestly even preferred the original Xbox One name, which was like Scorpio. Like, even that sounded better. And overall, I gotta say, Sony killed it with the PS4, but the only thing I gotta complain about Sony with the PS4 is, like, you know, the no backwards compatibility. Like, I think that's just utter trash. And it's pretty cheap too, because the PlayStation 4 has been updated, where it does have a PS1/PS2 emulator software built in the in the software for the console. So, in theory, if Sony ever decided to get off their ass and update the console, you could actually play PS1 and PS2 games natively off the PS4. Like, if you go on YouTube and you check out some of the guys that have a modded PS4. They actually updated the kernel links on there to actually run PS1 and PS2 games natively off the console, off the emulator. So I'm kind of calling bullshit on that on Sony for not, you know, officially making it public so we all could do that. And the only reason they're doing that is because they want people to buy the games off the PlayStation Store again. Obviously there's going to be PS5. They already announced that, but it's not supposed to be out till, if I remember correctly, late 2020 according to Sony. Which is not bad. But I hope they bring back backwards compatibility. Like, don't do what they did with the PS4. Like, I like to bring my old games over. And no, I don't want to use that PS Now service. That PS Now service is trash. Like, it is... Like, I like the idea of it, but it just doesn't run well. Like, I've tried the free trial. The input lag on there is so bad. Like, so bad that it's almost unplayable. Like, I was having such a hard time playing Killzone HD and all that stuff when I had no trouble playing it off my, you know, PS2 and PS3 back in the day. Like, they really need to fix that. And the video quality isn't the greatest. And I like, oh, well, the only reason you're getting input lag is because your connection doesn't meet the requirements. I'm like, oh, actually my connection meets the requirements. It says you need a 50 meg connection for it. I got a 100 meg connection. I got double the requirements. So it's not my connection, it's the shitty service.
Heads up, takers!
That's why when people always say, oh, the future of gaming is streaming it. I'm like, no, it's not. Not until they fix the input lag, it's not. Whew. Well, this one guy almost maxed out his power level.
minutes left.
I like to see a new Aliens game, to be honest, like a good Aliens game. Like I liked Alien Isolation a lot. Like that was a really good Aliens game, but I like to see a good version of Colonial Marines if that's possible. Like Colonial Marines wasn't as bad as some people say it was, but I honestly hated, you know, the whole Weyland-Yutani aspect. Like it felt like I was playing a cheap Call of Duty game when I was fighting the aliens. I don't know why they didn't bother updating this mission. Like, I know if you do, what was it, the encampment missions, if you finish, like, doing all the encampments, the mission ends. Which is an awesome update. Like, I think that's great. But they should do that for the Build a Radar one, too. And the Survivors. Trying to see what games I'm looking forward to next year. I mean, obviously, Days Gone is definitely a game I want to get. That game looks pretty good. What else? That one Walking Dead game looks pretty good. The one that's being developed by the guys that made Payday, like a 4-player co-op Walking Dead game, looks pretty interesting. It's probably like the closest thing we'll get to Left 4 Dead. Come on, 1 minute remaining.
You have been trailed.
Don't be like that.
Our fort's under attack? Here it comes. 30 seconds left.
Oh, where's my phone? Oh man. Schematic XP. Ooh, 20 shadow shards. I'll take those. Alright, how many? Getting there with my legendary perk ups. Alright, that's getting a tiny bit annoying. Let's see, anything else paying? No, this one does. If I did the horde stuff, I could get enough perk ups at once, but I don't feel like doing the horde stuff. Actually, what is the horde rewards right now? Earlier it was just perk ups. Not perk ups, reperks. There you go, so it updated. Oh, it's updating here in 20 minutes again. Well, I'm probably going to take a little break here from the stream. I'm going to grab something to eat, kind of getting hungry. But I'll probably stream here some more in just a little bit or later today. But thanks for sticking around and watching the stream, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.